Hello and welcome back to LJP Resin Craft. Today we are doing a little bit in preparation for Halloween. So we are doing a skull, and I'm going to be doing that in black and gold with a little bit of sparkle. So we'll be doing that. And then the pumpkin jar, I will be doing the stem of the pumpkin. I'll be painting on the gold chameleon powder, and then for the rest of it, it's going to be clear with two types of glitter. So I've got the orange glitter and the gold glitter. So let me get this little bit painted up, and then I will start getting the resin mixed. I am going to have to do this in two parts today because these both take about 8 ounces each. So I'm going to do the pumpkin first, and then I will do the skull. So let me get this painted up, and it will only take a minute because it is a very small amount that I'm actually painting. Okay, so I'm going to get some resin mixed up, and I will be right back once I'm ready to mix the glitter in. Okay, so we're back. We've got the resin mixed. I'm just going to do my usual and just make certain it's fully mixed. And then I will be putting glitter in. Like I said, I'm mixing the two types of glitter, and hopefully it turns out okay. I know I think it was the last video, and I was doing the UV pendants, and I did mix 3 types of glitter in one of the pendants. So I think it ended up being in 2 pendants, and that turned out really nice. So I'm hoping this goes the same way today, but we will see. Just move that out of the way. Okay, so I have mixed it, and I've mixed in a hell of a lot of bubbles, but we will be fine. Right, so first glitter is going to be the gold. So I think a fair bit of gold, and then it's going to be the orange. Okay. And then let's get all that mixed in. Okay, that looks not too bad. A little bit more gold than orange, so I might put some more orange in there. Yep, I'm happy with that. And because we've got glitter in it and I don't want it to sink, I'm going to be adding a little bit of glue. So I've got 8 ounces in, so it'll be 8 drops I will use. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, and then mix that up. There we go. We've got the consistency that we need so that the glitter doesn't sink, hopefully. Just trying to get it all mixed in. Okay, so like I said, I will split this. I think I'm going to split it into 3 cups to be on the safe side. Okay, so that's in 3 cups. I'll get it in the bubble remover and then I will be right back. Okay, I'm back with the 8 ounces and for the skull. I apologise if you can hear the bubble remover going in the background. I thought I'd get a head start on getting this mixed up to be able to do the skull at roughly about the same time. So just gonna mix it up and then I will be splitting into 2 to do the 2 colours. Okay, that's it mixed up. So split it up into 2. Yep, that's both 4 and 4. I might do a little bit more gold than black, because black does tend to take over, I've found anyway. So there we go. It's like 3.5 black, so it's still a fair amount of black, but I get the feeling it's going to take over. We shall see. I might actually try. So I've been watching a lot of YouTube videos lately where they put glue in. So I might try that and see if it stops the black from fully taking over. Worth a try. So that's the gold. And that is the black. Okay. And then with the black, I'm going to put a little bit of this in at a time. I don't know how much I'm going to need, and I'm not wanting to overdo it, so I'm just going to put a little bit of the shine. Okay. Right, let's get these mixed up. But if I do the glue, do I do it in all of it, or do I just do it in the black? I'm not certain. Because if we do it in all of it, I might need to split that gold. Okay, that's the black. Can't really see the glitter. Okay, I'm gonna put that on again for a little bit because there was still a fair bit of bubbles in that one. So I'll try putting a little bit more, but I don't know if it's coming through. It's still a big. Ah, yeah, you can see the glitter now in there. Not glitter, sparkle, should I say. It's black silver, so that explains why it is looking a little bit silvery as well. Well, a lot silvery, should I say. Okay. You think? Just wiping off the spatula or the stirrer. I don't think that needs stirring again. Almost threw it at me. Okay, so that should do it now. So yeah, let that release the pressure and then I'll get that out. We can start pouring the pumpkin and I'll put these in for the skull. Okay, there we go. So let's do a swap. No, I won't do glue. I won't do glue. Right, so with the pumpkin, it should be just a straightforward pour. So I'm gonna spray. Oh, didn't think that was spraying then, but I ended up spraying half the wall. Okay, so just make certain. What's that down there? Okay, and just want to make certain it's getting into all the parts, and then let's get pouring. So get this cup in and then I will squeeze the bottoms to make certain it is getting into all of the bottom. And I'll just go around the sides as well. I just want to make certain it's all going to get where it needs to go. Right, let's try the second one. Oops. I did measure this and it did say it did come out at about 8 ounces, and we're now on cup number 2 and we're not even halfway full. Oh, I might end up having to make more resin. It's not like me, that. I think every single episode so far I've had to remix some resin. Okay. Okay, so right, so that's the base. Just move that over there. I might have enough to do the stem, and then I might have to, like I said, just mix up a little bit. Yeah, I'm going to need a tiny little bit of resin for that, so I think I'll get that mixed up. So I don't think I'll be able to get it out of all this scraping. Yeah, so I'll get, I think maybe 2 ounces mixed up, and that'll probably be too much, but we'll do that. So I'll get that mixed up and I'll come back. I am back. We've got the resin debubbled for the skull. The last little bit of resin for the pumpkin is in the bubble remover now, so again, apologise for the noise. Okay, so spray, and let's want to just doing little bits at a time. Trying not to pour one colour too far, too much on one area, if that makes sense. Actually going to get the proper scraper. Oops, sorry for hitting the camera, or camera stand even. And it looks like I might need a little bit more of this as well. So what I might do is the leftover, because they will most likely be left over from the pumpkin, I might put that in it. The glitter, if it drops, it goes to the top of the head. I think that will actually add to a skull piece, and if it doesn't and it mixes in, the whole skull will then get some more glitter. So we'll see. And then if I still need any more, I'll just pour a little bit, make up a little bit more, and then get that mixed in. Let's get those in there. Let's have a look at it on the side. Don't look too bad on the sides, but like I said, it needs a little bit more. So I think that should be finished by now, because I had it in with the skull resin as well, so it was just going that little bit longer. Okay, so just give that a quick spray. First off, let's get this little bit poured, and it is only going to be a little bit. I just want to make certain it gets all underneath and mix the actual glitter about with, because the last little bit that came out of the original cup had hardly any glitter in it. So again, just go around making certain it's in all the parts it needs to be. I think maybe a tiny little bit more. Yep, there we go. And then, as I said, I think I'm just gonna put the remaining in here. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to grab a long stick and just give it a quick mix so it kind of merges the colours, and hopefully that will be fine. Okay, so I've got a little bit left. I might have enough to do a bow on top of this jar, or maybe even just the lid on this jar. So let me just clean the top of this off. I've just spotted it, and it will do my nutting when it comes to cleaning time. There we go. Right, so let's just try and get it in the bow first. And then I can just make a little trinket box with a colour that goes with this glitter. Right, so that is done. Just gonna, well, make certain it's in the bottom, which it looks like it is, and then I'm just gonna push it all off the edges so that it's just in the bow. And then, like I said, that will be another pour another day. And I'll do, this is the base, it's a little trinket box, so I can do those together. Still have a little bit more. What I might do is I might do the shell of this turtle. So again, just give it another quick spray. I'm not certain if it's going to be enough. Oh, it's going into the head. Oh well, let's try and fill it all up then. I don't think it will be enough, but we'll try. You know what? I got another little turtle yesterday, and I think it may actually do that. So I'm gonna change my mind and tip it into another little turtle. And that sprayed a little bit too much in there. So there we go. Yep, that looks good. Right, so I do have a little bit in here. What I might just do is I'll pour that into my extras mould and clean that turtle back out. Ready for next pour. There we go. Okay, there we go. So I'll get tidied up and then I will come back when it's time to demold. Okay, so I am back and we're now ready to demold. So I did come back and I did a little bit of resin with this Dazzling Diamond mica and the green copper alcohol ink, and so I've just poured on top of the bow to make the little trinket box. Sorry, words not working today. I did also do some butterflies and some turtles. Two of the butterflies are still waiting to be demolded, but I need to wait for those ones. But those are the extras that I made with what's left. So I will be making those into magnets, pendants, and things like that. So there's them. Okay, so first off, we'll start with the little turtle that I made with the glitter resin. And there we go. The glitter is nice, it's come through. Yeah, I like that. I'm happy with that. And I don't even know if I'm in the camera correctly. There we go, that was a bit better. Yeah, so yeah, I'm happy with that. Then we'll unmold the lid for the little trinket box. Come on. There we go. a few bubbles, but they're okay. Still a little bit soft. There we go. Let me just put this down. So I must have missed a clean up of a bit of glitter there, but that kind of adds to it. I'm happy with that. So there we go. I like that. And then the base. Again, let's just try and get my nail in there too. Here we go. So, throw that away. And then, there we go. Just pop that back right side. So that is the base. So you can see how it will look. Still a little bit sticky, so I'm not going to leave it, otherwise I'll never get it off. But yeah, that's more or less what it's going to look like. So leave that to fully cure before I put the lid back on. And then the lid for the pumpkin. There we go. That came out easy. So yeah, we've got the gold stem. Can see a bit of gold glitter through it, but I'm happy with that. No bubbles. A little bit trimming needs doing there, but that's nothing. In fact, yeah, it just peels off. So I'm happy with that. Then we have the base of the pumpkin. Now let's see how easy this comes out. Oh. Looked like it was coming out pretty easy. There we go. So there we go for the pumpkin. I'm happy with that. Yes, I'm really happy with that. And then, so I'll show you that before. So that is the pumpkin. I'm very, very happy with that, how it's turned out. I'm really liking that colour. Yep. Okay, let's move that there. And then it's the skull. So we're just going to get some alcohol down here and try and spread it around. try and loosen it all up. And there we go, pretty easy to demold. So yes, as I thought, the glitter did fall, but I'm happy with that because it adds to it. You've got the black and the gold on the face. I'm thinking about going around the eyes with rhinestones and potentially along. Oh, I'm out of the camera. Right, so here is the little skull now that it's in the camera. And yes, the glitter has dropped to the top, but I'm happy with that. I'm fine. I'm going to go round the eyes with rhinestones, I think, and potentially something on the back and around the mouth as well. So I will get those added and I'll show you the pictures at the end of the video. So they are there, the pumpkin and the skull. So that's it for this week. Come again next week and we'll see what we'll get up to then. So see you then.